When I reflect upon the journey of leadership, I see clearly that the foundation of guiding others lies not merely in authority, nor in command, but in vision. Leadership without vision is like a ship adrift without a compass, swayed by every tide and lost to every wind. Vision, on the other hand, charts the course, inspires confidence, and gives meaning to the effort of all who follow. It is the rare ability to see further than others can, and to invite them into that picture of the future until it becomes their own. From my earliest days in America, I witnessed the power of vision. I was but a boy, working long hours in a cotton factory, and yet I carried within me an image of a future where I would not remain in poverty. That vision drove me, even when I had little evidence to prove its possibility. Later in life, when I began to build industries and enterprises, the same principle held true. Vision preceded achievement. I could see mills, railroads, and opportunities long before they rose from the ground. My partners and workers could not always see what I saw, but they could sense my conviction. And in time, they began to believe with me. Vision is not mere dreaming. Dreams are fragile. They dissolve with the morning light. Vision is practical imagination. It is seeing the unseen, but also mapping the steps to bring it into being. The leader's task is not only to glimpse the horizon, but to draw the bridge that will take his people there. Without that bridge, vision becomes fantasy. With it, vision becomes destiny. But what is the true essence of vision? It is clarity in the midst of confusion and confidence in the midst of uncertainty. Many men can describe what they wish the world to be, but few can hold fast to that picture when circumstances contradict it. True vision does not falter when times are hard. In fact, hardship tests its authenticity. If you wish to lead, you must be able to see beyond the present struggle into the future reward, and to help others lift their eyes from the dust of their toil toward the promise that lies ahead. I found that vision not only inspires followers, but attracts allies. Men of ability and ambition are drawn to those who see clearly. They sense that by joining such a leader, their own efforts will be multiplied. The iron magnates, the financiers, the inventors of my day, many of them were persuaded not by immediate gain, but by the larger vision I shared with them. When others saw a mill, I spoke of an industry. When others saw steel as a commodity, I saw it as the skeleton of a nation's progress. That vision proved contagious, and soon men were striving not only for themselves, but for the future we together imagined. Yet vision must be tethered to humility. Beware the leader whose vision is only of his own glory. True vision concerns itself with the welfare of others. Its purpose is larger than self. When I invested in libraries, in education, in opportunities for the working man, I did so because I envisioned a society lifted by knowledge and self-improvement. A vision that serves only its creator will wither in time, but a vision that uplifts the many will endure for generations. To cultivate vision, one must practice observation. I listened and studied the patterns of men, of markets, of invention. By careful attention, I could foresee trends before they fully revealed themselves. The telegraph, the railroad, the Bessemer process, each of these presented itself to me not as random events, but as stepping stones toward a greater whole. A leader must train his mind to see connections where others see only fragments. Consider this. Vision is both telescope and microscope. With the telescope, you discern the far-off destination. With the microscope, you study the details that bring it about. Neglect either, and your vision will fail. Many a dreamer has seen the distant shore, yet perished for lack of oars. Many a manager has perfected the oar, yet rowed in circles, never knowing the destination. The true leader must unite both capacities, long sight and close sight, to guide his people forward. You may wonder, how can I sharpen my vision? Begin by clarifying your own purpose. A man without inner direction cannot lead others with conviction. Ask yourself, what is the higher aim of my life? What future do I wish to create, not only for myself, but for those entrusted to me? Write it down, speak it often, and refine it until it burns brightly within you. For when the fire of vision burns within, others will gather to its warmth. Let me caution you, however, vision invites resistance. There will always be doubters, skeptics, and those who say it cannot be done. In truth, their voices may be loudest at the very beginning, when your vision is most fragile. But persist, hold fast. For once the fruits of your vision begin to appear, those same doubters will often become its beneficiaries. Do not seek universal approval before acting. Seek only the courage to act upon the vision you are convinced of. The true test of vision is not whether it excites in moments of ease, but whether it steadies in moments of crisis. During the panics and downturns of my career, I clung to the picture of what our industry could become. Others sold in despair. I prepared for the rebound. Others retreated. I advanced. It was vision, not mere calculation, that emboldened me. And in the end, those who shared that vision with me found themselves part of victories far greater than they imagined. So I tell you this, if you would be a leader, do not only look at what is, but at what can be. Train your mind to see the potential hidden within the present. Inspire those around you by lifting their gaze, by showing them a future that calls them to labor with renewed vigor. For men will work for wages, but they will give their hearts for vision. And when they do, no obstacle will be great enough to stop you. Vision is leadership's compass. It does not remove the storms of life, but it keeps the ship from losing its way. Hold it firmly, and you will not drift aimlessly. Share it generously, and you will not journey alone. For in the end, leadership is not the power to command, but the ability to see further than others can, and to invite them to see with you.